I know y'all are probably tired of hearing about this steer with his head hung, but another couple of things I wanted to address was there were lots of comments. The folks that are involved in farming and ranching, when they saw this video, every one of them was like, hey, I understand why you were pushing that calf with your foot. But a lot of folks that are removed from agriculture said, well, golly, why'd you have to stomp his head or do something like that? I want to tell y'all something about an animal that's in a situation like this. If I go down here and I get my hands down here and start trying to move his head and pick his nose up, number one, I've got enough stuff unstuck from things like this that I could see his head was swollen up enough that it wasn't going to come back out no matter how I maneuvered him, okay? I don't want to make him fight too much and get him to flop over and maybe break his neck and kill him. So if I get down here like this and I go to try to baby him and push him over and he jumps like he did when you saw in that video, he's gonna break my hand or my arm. Me taking my foot and putting it on his head and pushing him back a little bit so I can get a saw in here and make this cut is not hurting him, you know? And then once I got him pushed back and got it cut, he didn't pull any because he's done it all night long and he didn't think it was going to do anything. So I had to give him another nudge to get him to bow that down so he could get his head out. So somebody responded and made a great comment. They said, sometimes when you do CPR, you might break a rib to save somebody's life. Sometimes when an animal gets himself in a bind, we may have to do a little bit of harm to do a bunch of good. And by no means did I harm that steer by pushing on his head. You know, that's a 1,300 pound steer. I weigh 270 pounds. I promise you I'm not gonna hurt him. I mean, if you watch these guys headbutting each other, fighting all the time, a little push with a foot is not gonna hurt them. So thank y'all for checking on him. We appreciate you, and y'all keep ranching.